telling you right now, you not need to do a petition to get South African servers. I don't know how you've not done any videos on that. We need those African servers, bro.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about a brand new project that Respawn is working on and its connection with Apex Legends. Now, we know that we're getting a ton of Titanfall content very soon. In fact, there's going to be a whole new Titanfall game in case you guys didn't know. We're going to go over what that means for the future of Apex Legends, where resources are going to get diverted to, and what it means for future content for this game because, well, it does tie directly into Apex Legends. We're also going to go ahead and give out one of the Pathfinder Prestige skins, which are coming out later this season for the first collection event. All you guys gotta do is like, comment, subscribe, and you'll be entered for a chance to win when that releases. But without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So I don't know if anyone has noticed this, but Apex Legends, at least under EA's control, has been a very tumultuous program, or at least video game entertainment franchise. As most of you are aware, there was a single player game for Apex Legends in the recent past, and the game was officially not announced, but the devs working on it were moved to other teams or laid off, and the game actually looked really cool, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. There were such features as the fact that it featured BT, the Titan from the Titanfall 2 game, and other Titanfall characters. Jack Cooper was, probably something we all wish we could see. Along with that, Rampart from Apex Legends brought BT back to life. Players played as Blisk. Legends would show up to give you powers, and it was inspired by Doom Eternal and had wall running. One day we'll finally get wall running back in Apex Legends. We were supposed to with the brand new district map, but for whatever reason they keep taking it away from us. Regardless of all that, it was, like I said, scrapped, which is a pretty big shame, especially because Apex Legends has continually said, or at least Respawn, that contrary to what some folks are reporting, Titanfall is the very core of their DNA. Who knows what the future holds? And so far, the future has not really held anything. I mean, we've gotten a couple of small things, well, not necessarily that small. We got Ash as our legend in season 11, which was a really cool nod and throwback and had like 6 seasons of development from the Broken Ghost storyline. But we just got some new information just the other day about how Respawn, or at least EA, is hiring for a new position for a multiplayer FPS project. It's per a LinkedIn post, and the role demands significant professional experience designing multiplayer FPS experiences. This is actually very exciting because it does seem that we are going to be getting more Titanfall content, and it's going to directly tie into friggin' burps. See, now you've heard me burp. Not only is it going to tie into Apex Legends content, but it is going to be something that really defines the future of the game. Now, we've known back since March that Respawn are making a new game set in the Titanfall universe, which is shared with Apex Legends, so we can expect Legends to show up in this. And it is important to note that the game is not Titanfall 3, and this is per Jeff Grubb, who actually gives us a ton of information. He's one of the biggest leakers out there. There is some hopium from Hazador saying, I have hopium as Titanfall 3. I would not expect that anywhere near soon. Jez says Apex 2 Electric Boogaloo, and I think it is going to be a very much combination of the two franchises, and there's a couple of reasons why. One is the fact that we know we have new Titanfall content coming to Apex Legends. Most of you have seen this Caustic skin right here, where he's clearly wearing a pilot skin, and this is likely going to be a themed event where all the Legends get specific pilot skins. It is very cool. I absolutely love it. And we also know that they have even more Titanfall content coming into the game, which I assume is going to be this LTM that we've been waiting for since season 12. As you can see here, it is kind of like a soccer football game mode. You score the goal, and it takes place on a map called Colony, which is a Titanfall 2 map, and there are going to be a bunch that are repurposed. In fact, Corral Rindo found an entire list of Titanfall 2 maps that are planned to come into Apex Legends in the near future and may even come in with the new Arenas mode. But what I think is going to happen is this new Titanfall 3 game that isn't actually Titanfall 3 is going to be launched, and with it, Apex Legends is going to have a Titanfall themed collection event to celebrate everything going on. In fact, I think Blisk is even going to have an important role because, as we stated earlier, in that single player Apex Legends game, Blisk was the main player that you actually played as. And Blisk has been data mined and found in the game since basically its inception, but this screenshot right here shows season 7, and he had an entire kit with a pilot, passive, a tactical my ring, my rules, and an ultimate standby for Titanfall, where you could literally call in a Titan that would be like a sentry gun area. Obviously, I believe he was scrapped because he was then going to be in the single player game, so they wanted him more focused on that. But now that that game has been scrapped, he's likely to possibly release as a legend around the time that this new Titanfall game comes out, and Apex Legends does collaborations with it. My only worry though is that, well, EA is doing what EA does. It's really stretching Respawn thin. We know that they are working on the Star Wars Jedi Survivor game. They are currently working on Apex Legends. They at one point even had a team working on the Mandalorian Star Wars game, but that was recently canceled. I still think that would have been one of the best games ever. A Mandalorian Star Wars Respawn made game would be absolutely amazing. And now with this new position hiring at Respawn again, yet at the same time they are doing a ton of layoffs directly even with the Apex Legends team. Once again, back in March, and this is kind of where it gets really weird by EA, because in March they're announcing that they have all these new projects going on with Respawn, yet at the same time canceling other things at Respawn and then even laying off Apex Legends development team. One staff member said the way I was treated was so cold and inhumane during the process today, just tossed out like trash. And we do know that Respawn also opened a brand new studio in Madison, Wisconsin. So that does seem like the team is definitely not the same with so many moving parts, and it's kind of sad to see. But I am really hopeful that when this new Titanfall universe game comes out, it is absolutely fantastic because it is a multiplayer focused game. Unfortunately, the single player Apex game isn't going to happen, but I think that you can tell some really cool narratives with a brand new game set in Titanfall's universe. Throw in Jack Cooper, Blisk, and then even throw in the legends from Apex that will make cameos and appearances, and you can really flesh out a unique universe because once again, the reason I think this is all going to happen is Andrew Wilson has talked about making Apex Legends a franchise and connected within a universe, very similar to how comic books and movies do. That's why they started doing collaborations with Final Fantasy. So to see all this finally unfold is going to be really cool, and I think a lot of fans are going to be very happy. Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on a brand new Respawn game set in the Titanfall universe? What are you hoping this for, and would you play an Apex Legends single player game? Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here where I cover more information on Helldivers 2, Finals, X Defiant, and so much more. And until next time, everyone, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.